Welcome, Helena Sung to Pasos del Camino. It's such a pleasure to have you here to talk about something so special and so amazing as such as the Camino Santiago. Thank you so much for being here, and it's really um, uh, a pleasure to have you here. And I really I want you that we can enjoy it together this conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm just surprised, but I don't know what can I do so, but I do my best,
Yeah.
honestly.
I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. So, Elena, can you tell us about how did you find out about Camino? Was your what it was your first contact with Camino?
Yeah, as I introduce a little bit my story about the Camino, it's okay for you?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, and the first time my Camino 2019 is just 5 days from Saria to Santiago. It was just a different vacation. I did it. I felt a little bit, oh, it's surprised there's something is different this way. But I felt um, calm and joyful. After then, 2020, I decided to change to something in my life. This is a long story, but I make it shorter. And a months and months, I thought about it. I do so or not. It's blah blah. And then suddenly I decided I chose to going to Camino from Rome to Santiago.
Oh, that's
This
amazing.
is that time is we know well in pandemic, and then so many circumstances different we used to. By the way, I changed my life. I'm going to say a turning point in my life.
That's
And
amazing.
then last year, and I walk again from San Pedro to Santiago. Yeah,
Did
but
yeah. Did you remember what it was? How it was your first night on the Camino or your first day? Did you remember how it was?
the first time, I hear about so many friends from me,
Yeah.
and they get this experience the Camino, and I love to sport, so okay, I'm going to try it. And then I went to the first Camino I told you, 2019.
Yeah.
And yeah, so many people walk together.
Yeah.
So, oh, exciting. That's all. Not a big issues for me. But 2020 is different. It's really different. And then from pandemic,
Yeah.
I walked the Via Francesca opposite side. So more or less than 4 5 days, I walk completely
Alone.
alone. I met the people went to the Rome, but it's completely alone. So Camino for me is the door of the find some nature myself.
So why you say that the Camino changed my life? For me, it's the same. I owe everything to the Camino. The Camino changed my life. I don't know what I would be if it wasn't for the Camino. So I'm really happy. And I guess there was a call from the Camino that made me arrive and change my life. So I'm grateful for what happened in these last 6 years. So can you tell us how the Camino changed your life and why?
Okay. Yeah, change meaning is very big word, I think. Change outside, change inside. Of course, we do so first to change outside and then step one, right? I think. So my change is what is it? You know how old I am, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 57 years old. And my 55 years old, during my life, I lived in a big city. And when I was young, I lived in Seoul, South Korea. And then I lived in Italy, Rome, 26, almost 27 years old. And then I get the opportunity to live the London, another country too, but it's very big city.
Yeah.
The first change is I do not live anymore big city. Where I am here in a small country, all of the natural place, and then no one in there, no car, and no supermarket, no pharmacy. This is the first change. I can say that.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not become the good person or spiritual person, but my lifestyle is changed. Yeah.
Man, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, so after, uh, like you said, you started in Rome. I guess that you will, that you saw more pilgrims after San Jean Pierre Port. Um, did you remember how it was arriving and in San Jean Pierre Port and see the difference between the previous days between the Camino in Italy and in France, and then all the way through the French way, where you saw lots of pilgrims. Can you tell us about more or less what it was the big differences between those days?
Well, 2020, I continuously walk alone. Of course, I met a new people,
Yeah,
starting from San Juan de Paul, but that time is very few people. Last year is a little more than 2020. So many people walk from San Juan, but actually my experience is my Camino.
yeah,
I try to walk alone. When I walk, I do not talking because that time is my contact is natural, present moment, and then meditation and prayer. After then, I met share the time with another people in hostel or restaurant.
yeah,
So yeah, but so many people different region to come to Camino. So of course, first of all, I respect them. I do not interested that their title.
yeah,
I mean, it's where come from, what they do, how old are they. It's not for me big issues because also myself, the title is not meaning anymore for me.
yeah,
So I met the people. We just shared how long your journey, or
yeah,
what about your day. This is very simple, but is meaningful more. So I met the new people, and then few people in my heart. Still, we are friends,
yeah,
and yeah, it's best. It is really really best friendship still. Um, some another people, of course, and I don't know where they are, but I hope they're real good.
yeah,
So yeah, and
yeah,
different kind of people, enjoyable, but is the work you my rhythm and then my inner. So yeah, but I'm not follow the people. So sometimes I stop one day more, one place. Of course, the people go another
Away.
place,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit sad because become too familiar, but it's to say hello, you know. But it comes another people to walk. So enjoyable in a small things to share. That's all. Yep.
Yeah.
But
The, the friendships that we made on the community are really, really beautiful. And like you said, we made so many friendships because of that. Because on the Camino, there's no titles. So we are all the same. We are all walking there to and to arrive in Santiago or in Mochila Finisterra, and so we are equals on the Camino. And that is one of the reasons for me, in my opinion, that the Camino is so special for so many people. And also for me, there's lots of reasons to it. One of them are exactly the persons that we met along of the way. Um, and the Camino is for me is so special. And one of the moments that makes the Camino so special for me, it's the arriving in Santiago. Uh, can you tell us about your arrival in Santiago? How it was? How you feel?
yeah, of course, when I'm done alive with Santiago de Compostela,
Yeah,
um, honestly, I felt dopamine, something is successful, dopamine is my hormone. And but it's not just something successful or I get the something. When I arrived to Santiago, first my mind
yeah,
is not finished there. It's maybe begin there. So amazing, amazing experience. So long time I worked more than 2 months. And then when I arrived in 2020, yeah, I cried it emotionally. Also, wow, it's so lovely to walk a long day. It's
yeah.
something changed. I don't know what, but I felt completely happy and enjoyable.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yep.
So, when you arrive at home after your first Camino, what did you feel? How it was arriving your home after so many experiences?
Yeah, and I'm talk about the last year,
Yeah.
okay? Because
Okay.
I
Okay.
get the 3 times Camino. So last year, um, arrived to Santiago. It was almost end of November because I get the 2 times of bronchitis. So I was with sick, and then I have to stop to walk. So, but I stopped and discovered my illness after I continue a little bit walk. I sick again. I stop it, but after I walk again, and then I arrived to Santiago. Yeah, it's not too many things changed my life when I
Yeah.
finished Camino. Um, I thought about the new Camino. It's so crazy
That's a
because
Camino. That's a Camino. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know if you heard about this, but I don't know. In my opinion, what I know, yeah. In I don't know any person, any pilgrim that walked at least one time the Camino that didn't come back. So it's almost impossible for someone to do just one Camino. I guess there are somewhere some people around that. For me, it's almost impossible to find someone that just walk the
Mm-hmm.
Camino, because the Camino is so beautiful, so special. That gives you so
Yeah,
many.
what I said,
Yeah,
because I noted this time, what is Camino? Camino is not, we thought about the kind of miracle.
yeah,
Camino is road, right? First of all, thank you so much, Spanish government, make road can walk so long time. This is honestly my heart from pressure for them.
yeah.
Um, Camino is our life, and we wanna be someone. We get the someone. No, Camino is just nature. Find ourselves as like children, you know,
Yeah,
because the with the nature, you feel, I feel, it, it's just home, right? And then we met the people, we share each other, you know. So you say first we are equal.
yeah.
I completely um, agree. After my Camino first time, I drawed some small symbol. I will send you. This is title of "We Are Equal, We Are All." So
That's it.
we connect that because we become two children without any convention, without any exchange. It's just to share. This is love. We contact its nature, so we become original, our true self. That's why um, first time, okay, I like Camino. Second time, something changed the life, maybe, you know,
Yeah,
something evolution, find,
definitely, definitely.
yeah, itself, truth, truth, I think, without any mask, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
That's why Camino, make, how can I explain? This is my opinion.
yeah, yeah,
Camino,
yeah.
for me, Camino is the door into the knowing itself. It's the
L-
door.
Let
So,
let me tell you a story. That's something that happened to me on my first Camino. So my
mhm,
first Camino was uh, awkward, was strange, but there's some really beautiful moments that I will cherish for my entire life. And one of them, when I was on the Portuguese Camino, in a town called Pontevedra, I was
mhm,
at the albergue, at the hostel there, and I didn't have almost any money to get my dinner. And
mhm,
suddenly there was this other pilgrim. There were he was from Germany. Named Erm, um, and without knowing why, he offered me like this ticket to get a free meal in a restaurant just outside of the hostel. And he offered also to other pilgrims, and the way we were four, and it was me. I'm Portuguese. It was that was from Germany. It was a guy from Italy. I can't remember his name, and Clara from Venezuela. And we had a meal together. Um, and for me, that was really special because uh, just to understand that I'm eating a meal with these three different people from three really different countries. Uh, it was one of the best things that the Camino had given to me. was really, really, really special. Uh, if you don't mind to share a moment, experiences, something that's happened to you, something like that, on the Camino, please.
Yeah, it's just a small episode
Yeah,
I'm
please.
going to say. And then one day, one pilgrim
Yeah,
stopped me, but he stopped to walk. And then he asked me, "How are you?" So I said, "I'm good, thank you. How are you?" He said, "I'm going back to San Juan, Piedco." So opposite side, right?
yeah.
Okay. So what about your Camino? So I said, "Oh, a little bit hot, but it's okay." He said, "Can you ask us something?" So sure. He said, "I don't have to money to meal." So I said, I didn't think about it, nothing to filter my brain.
Yeah,
My pocket has a small, bankomat, small money.
yeah.
I give it to him without any thinking. He said, "Wow, too much." So no, 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 it's just I share. Okay. By the way, after, of course, I'm a human, I have ego too.
Yeah.
So I said, I did that well. Oh, I don't know. And then I just walk into the bar. I asked the Schweppes,
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
the water.
yeah,
So it's a small bottle, right?
yeah.
So the owner of the bar opened the bottle and then
Or it's yeah.
gave to me. Yeah. So I drank that and then I asked how much cost. La cuenta, right? But the bar owner said, no, 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 not paid. So what? So not paid. It's not that I asked the water. Maybe I thought about it that time. Maybe he confused. I asked just tablet water, right?
Yeah.
So I said, no, no, no. I took the chips, not the water. He said, no, no, no. Non pasa nada. Non paga. So, okay, thank you so much. But it's the first time it happened. It's really first time in bar. Someone offered me the without any payment. So I said that this is something connect. I'm sure I give to you, you give to me, someone give to me, I give to someone another. This is a cycle of the energy
Yeah.
and the God from all universe exists
There's
completely.
there is a synthesis. There is all about that. There is the Camino provides. The Camino
Mhm.
provides. You know.
And then one of the funny things,
Yeah.
I worked via Francesina, and it's very early in the morning. So I start to work. It's at 6, more or less.
Yeah.
I walked almost 5K, but someone came to me. So wow, who is he? I was afraid a little bit
Yeah.
because I was alone. It's almost a forest, and I'm just the natural side, but no one, no house, nothing. So I walked very slowly and carefully, but slowly he come to me. I saw the little bit different sensation. So I asked him, "Hello, how are you? Your father?" He said, "Yes, I am." So on the street, no one in there. He gave to me benefit to Camino de Santiago, by the way, in a pilgrim Benedict. So I cried it completely. So I'm, that time, and I'm very strangely, I can met him. I can meet him because I'm really work fast and then early in the morning. We'll come here. Hey, father, you worked on the night, you know? So this is happened to me. So many
That's
things
amazing.
happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's amazing. That's
amazing.
amazing.
It's so lovely.
Yeah.
So I know it's my age, so many men and women we know well. We are
Yeah.
healthy. It's good, good physically, but it's a long time. It's really, really hard to walk. But I didn't have any injury. My foot, nothing.
Yeah. Hello.
Completely, yeah.
Yeah,
It's sometimes, yeah, a little bit painful, my knee, but completely
nothing.
100% healthily alive to Santiago. So this
That,
is, I think, an benefit to protect somewhere. I don't
that's
know
a,
exactly, yeah,
that's
but I
amazing.
believe, yeah.
That's amazing. So Elena, we are almost finishing here. But first, one question and a little favor that I will ask to you. So, if your Camino could have a word to describe it, one word, what word did you choose to describe your Camino?
Sorry, I can't understand.
So,
Repeat, please.
um, if your Camino have
Uh-huh.
a word that can describe your Camino, what word you choose to describe your
I
Camino?
see, I see. Yeah. Camino? Camino? Camino is me. Camino is you. Camino is word. Camino is life. Camino is God. Camino is all.
That is amazing. That is amazing. So, Elena, to finishing, I want to ask if you don't mind, just to give a message for the people that will watch this video and will read your words. A message from the Camino to the Camino.
See?
Okay, please.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to say, please.
From the Camino, I was picky. After Camino, I'm a natural woman. That's all.
That's
For
that's
me,
amazing.
it's simple life. Yep. So can I say something?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I have to Camino 2022 this year. Before my third times Camino, I walked alone um, on myself completely. But this Camino, I want to change a little bit. So not just thinking here. So I hope so many people share with me. I
That's amazing.
announced to you, and then I announced to all my friends.
That's amazing. Thank you, thank you,
Thank you.
thank you so much for
Thank you.
for being here. It was so lovely, and I really hope to meet you somewhere along the Camino. Thank you so much.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know if it helps someone or not. By the way, thank you so much.
Año,
Buen camino.
buen camino.